Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone, to the Who You Got with Mike and Mario podcast, the dopest show in the galaxy. Last week's battle, second week of our tribute to Prince. We had Hot Thing versus Alphabet Street, and the winner was.
I'm going down to Alphabet Street. I'm gonna crown first girl that I meet. I'm gonna talk so sexy. She'll want me from my head to my feet.
This is your captain speaking. On behalf of the entire Who You Got with Mike and Mario crew, welcome to the dopest show in the galaxy.
Who you got with Mike and Mario? Tell me who you got with Mike and Mario. It's Saturday fun on a Thursday. Saturday, with Mike and Mario.
Welcome back, one and all, to the dopest show in the galaxy. That would be the Who You Got with Mike and Mario podcast, and we feature our friend, our sister, yet again, because it's going to be fun, Natasha L. Robinson, Esquire the First. Professor. Hello.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
If we can accept the brother that say in the beginning, in the yin, we can
I don't know if we accepted him, Tasha. I just think that people laugh at that because it's the funniest thing that's on the internet. I don't think we accepted him for that.
I accept him. He is the best.
Listen, he blessed me. He's joy in the time of sorrow.
He wasn't trying to be the joy in the time of sorrow. It was not his intention. He was serious, I believe.
And that's why black people stay winning. It's because we not even trying, and we gonna still bring black joy. So shout out to that man. I hope that you now are able to say the beginning. Because we laugh at your expense and at your exposure. That's all I'm here to say.
You brought joy to so many human beings, sir. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. It's appreciated.
Thank you.
All right. Well, this will be probably.
That's what I said in my head. This will be
interesting. But that's not what I was gonna say. This will be the third battle. This will be the third battle in June. June, for everyone who's listening and who is aware, is the month of Prince Roger Nelson. It is the month of his born day. We miss him, and I choose to celebrate the music that changed the world, the man that changed the world. And today, two more of his songs. I hope you guys are sitting down, because as per our last conversation, again, I promise you, I do not know which song I'm going to pick. Okay. All right. Tasha, Mario, today's battle. Scandalous.
Tonight, why don't we skip all the foreplay, man? Just get down here on the floor. Scandalous. I'm talking about you and me. Marvelous.
Here your ass. Here
Versus.
you go.
Can I
Oh
finish? Can
my
I finish? Can I
God.
finish?
Here you go.
Can I
Sure, go
finish?
ahead. I'm sorry.
Verse versus Insatiable.
Tonight we video. No one.
That's all I was trying to say. Come on, Mario.
Trying to,
That's
I'm
not. This ain't even
trying to
hard.
find the damn. There it is. There's the button. Let me say something because I don't need people to see me when I say it. You know, this is ridiculous. I am really not happy with you at the moment. How in the blue hell? How in the Project 2025 did you decide today that you were going to do this? Happy birthday indeed. That's not making me happy. There, I said it.
Of all the things that are thinking in the month of June, you have Black History Music Month, Black Music Month, Father's Day, Juneteenth. I hope whoever hears this battle
What do I get? A lump of coal?
hears it long after. Yes, hears it long after we do this episode. I want you to. I want this episode to have a Juneteenth spirit. That's what I want. I want folk to reach it much later than it's actually happening.
Unbelievable. Effing
Oh my god.
unbelievable.
Is it? Is it?
Because why would you
Okay.
do that? Why
Okay.
would
Okay.
you?
Okay. 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 I thought about this. I don't have. I don't have to give an answer every week, but I thought about this. And I realized why I am having a difficult time picking between these two songs. Prince was a master. His he every album you could find a song that was about sex. Well, eventually, not in the beginning. But every song it was a song about sex on most of his albums. Do Me Baby and Insatiable. I mean, and International Lover are my two favorites, right? But these two come right after that, and he has a plethora of songs that insinuate different things. These two come right after that, literally. So I put them together in the hopes of causing chaos throughout the universe, and I'm quite sure that I will. Although I know that you two both have specific answers because this is not hard for either of you. But the rest of the people, including me, will have a difficult time choosing. Natasha, the look on your face means you're ready to let me have it. Go ahead.
I mean, two things can be true at the same time. You said you thought about this. I don't think you have, but
I have. I thought about it.
it did it. Again, you are consistent,
I mean,
never failing. If I were to sing the song, but I won't. He's intentional, never failing. You're consistent in all your ways as it relates to who
I am
you got.
consistent in all everything I
Um,
am.
yeah, you are consistent in all your ways. Um, and what I am here to declare and decree is that
It's
violence
not the way.
is your love language when it comes to who you got. I'm I am convinced. Um,
Mario.
and so I don't understand why you would invite me to these things.
Whoa, it ain't me.
It's giving
That's
medieval
him.
times
I
where you
don't know
just
what's
sit there
going
and
on
watch
either.
She was that. She wasn't talking to you. She was
To
talking to me
you.
too.
No. This is solely to
Jehovah.
Jehovah. I'm talking to God right now. I'm talking to God right now.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we have a job to do, and I'm going to do it as best I can. Um, but I every time we know of who Prince is and who Prince has been. And by the way, to add to your earlier point, I don't think Prince has ever insinuated sex. I think he strongly said, "This is what I'm gonna do to you." Now I may use some verbiage, some nouns, you know, to make sure that we can get it played during the daytime. But be ye clear,
His own.
it's on. It's on. Tell your mama, your daddy, tell your babysitter.
You
It's
are
this is what I want
so
to do.
you know. I know we've got to get to this battle, but the accuracy in that statement, except for Mr. Peabody, whose name I won't say, I can make a Prince tape CD playlist with nothing but those songs that he created, and it'll be long.
Yeah.
It won't be like three or
Yes.
four
Yeah.
songs. No, 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 no.
No.
That man, wow. Which
And Rev, I think you may be of the age bracket where do you remember where there was a time in life where people said that if you played Prince's record
oh yeah.
backwards, it would sound demonic.
Well, yeah. I think he heard it too because he did that. I think it's darling Nikki. He did that. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. Yeah.
That's a core memory for me. A core memory
He was
for
something.
me.
He
So yeah.
he was something. Wow.
So what does stats say now that you have caused this
What did you
chaos?
say?
Yeah,
What
because
are these
you done
stats
started
that
Oh,
you
this
have caused
nonsense
this
on the
chaos?
man's birthday month. Unbelievable. You just out here wild and you're like a kid in a candy store or no, you're like a bear in a china shop. You just running over shit.
it's bull. It's a
It's
bull.
a bull. It's
It's a
called a
bull.
bull. Is that
I mean, it's a bull.
uh
It's a bull. Yeah,
I haven't
but I'm sure a bear would do just as much damage.
I'm sure if
I
you put a
mean
bear in a china
bear,
shop, watch
bull,
what happens.
put 100 people in front of bear. Listen,
Dog. Anything. Yeah.
it doesn't
Ooh.
matter. It doesn't
Don't
matter.
do
You
it,
can have a
Mario.
bull, you can have some
Yeah.
pool, or you could be full. Lakers and 5. It don't matter.
All right, Unc. Okay.
And you had your stocks on
Thank
your
you. There
mind.
you
You was
go.
talking about a
There you
bear
go.
bull
Thank you.
market. So I just want to put that out there. Shout out to
S-
I'm
Right
picking
on,
up what you
sister.
putting down.
5 on the black hand side for that. That's right,
You see what I'm
soul
saying? On black
sister.
hand side. Come on
F
now.
F the
Oh, you
man,
better
Mario.
know it,
F
Mike.
the
F the
man.
man. Every of those pigs, what they did, F the man.
Showed up. All right,
Right
Natasha. I
on,
do have
brother.
some information. Right on. Yeah, I do have some information that I must. You know what, Mario? You know what, Mario? I don't. I think you're right. I listen to podcasts, a lot of podcasts, um, because I'm a part of one. I'm just trying to hear what's going on in the universe, and they're all like perfect. Like there is
Yeah,
no phone
no.
ringing, no dog
Fuck
barking in the
that. That
background.
uh-uh.
it's
I'd rather do it this way. I'd rather do it this way
Yeah,
than
we
do it
passed
any
that.
other way. This has to be done this way. It cannot be done any other way.
oh my god. Yeah, I suppose we're gonna stay independent, sir. Because oh my God, this is crazy. Yeah, what, the phone just ring? Yeah, yeah. Did you answer the phone? Yeah, I answered the phone. Doorbell. Somebody's at the door. Yeah, let me go get the door. Mike will be right back, and it's right in the show. It's so crazy. Woo.
Mm.
All right, let me. We have dilly dally long enough. Whew. First song, Scandalous, Marvelous, Baby Can't You See? Mm. Taken from the album entitled Bat Dance, one of Mario's. I won't say it's necessarily his favorite, but it's up there for him. Released in 1989, along with the movie Batman. Who may not put that together. I don't know if that's even possible. Record label Warner Brothers. I wrote this down. Interesting. Scandalous was the A side when Two Are in Love. Oh my God, that's such a good song. When Two Are in Love was the B side. I don't know if you people know When Two Are in Love. Lord have mercy. Uh, maybe I should. Yeah, I'll play that for you right now.
Like slow motion rain. Slow motion, slow motion. When two are around. The speed of their hips can be faster than a runaway train. Drop, drop, drip, drop. Wanna come bathe with me.
Yeah. So that was the B side because in the 80s, Prince was king, the master of having A side and B sides, and usually B sides was as good as A side or better. Uh, Chart position for Scandalous, number 5 on the U.S. Hot R&B Songs chart. Mario Smith, Natasha L. Robinson, L is for Lovely, Scandalous. Yeah. Moving on. Insatiable. I'm insatiable. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Taken from the album Diamonds and Pearls, which is also a fantastic album. Probably underrated in comparison to the other albums. Released in 1991. Record label was Paisley Park and Warner Brothers. Insatiable was the A side. I Love You in Me. I mean, I Love You in Me. Like, you can't be any more direct in any song than I Love You in Me. Oh my goodness. That was the B side, and I think I should go ahead. I might as well just
You
go ahead and
should.
do it right now.
Couldn't play a damn Prince record in the house. It's like trying to play Richard Pryor. You had to sneak to listen sometimes.
That's not an understatement at all. Oh my goodness. I see. Oh, well, let me finish this. Hold on. Chart position for Insatiable, number 77, U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart. Number 3, U.S. Hot R&B Songs chart. Mario Smith, Natasha Robinson, this Insatiable. I think I could be wrong. Let me speak for me. I was I like Prince, but I was really drawn to Prince because that was teenage years, and anything that had anything to do with sex, ears perked up, eyes were wide open. Anything. So of course, when a Prince album came out, I'm trying to find that song. I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed ever. Now, that's not to say He did not have some of the greatest love songs not pertaining to sex, because he did. That's not to say he didn't have songs directed towards society and trying to make a point, because he was that man. He believed that he could change the world with his voice and his music. But Do Me Baby, oh my God. When I heard that, I was like, wait, what? Wait, he recorded this? Wait, somebody let him record this? Wait, it's on the radio? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he. I guess we can talk about that later, but he changed things. We often talk about Michael changing things. Prince also changed things in the music industry. People are like, oh, I can say this. I can talk about this. Wait, but nobody else was really talking about am I black or white, am I gay in music. They weren't doing it, right? That was in mainstream. I'm sure there were people, but nobody was running toward to hear that. But Prince is like, oh, let's see what he has to say about that. Oh, and he influenced a whole generation after that. Mr. Peabody, I would say, he influenced the most because he did the same thing, and he had a whole album about foreplay. I'm like, oh, okay, well, nobody like that wasn't normal until the Purple Man. Okay, I beat around the bush long enough because I'm afraid for what y'all getting ready to say to me. Mario and Natasha, between Scandalous and Insatiable, if you can, if you can, who you got?
Professor Natasha Robinson can be heard on my
She knows.
show, motherfuckers. She that's what's happening. So check out News from the Service Entrance, and you never know when she'll pop up and be on my show. Not them other people no more. Me, Professor Robinson.
Thank you. Thank you. Damn.
Really? That's your answer? Are you like you've had 20 minutes to think about this, and then you're like, damn, I got to answer this now.
Yeah. 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 So this is right around the time where people would build up my vocabulary. Um, Bobby Brown with prerogative. I didn't know what that meant until I heard that. Bankruptcy, Wheel of Fortune. I didn't know what that was until I saw that. Insatiable and Scandalous. I was like, okay, scandalous, you know how they tell you to do the word trees. Okay, scandalous is from the word scandal. I was like, oh, okay, so that's nasty. Insatiable. I was like, oh my God. So this is, I was right around a teenager when this was, coming out. And that insatiable, I don't really like to use terms like it had me in the chokehold, but it held me close. It held me close and it wouldn't let go. And I had no business singing this song full throat, alto section at the age that I was.
Nope.
Now, however,
Mm-hmm.
Scandalous is a core memory because I remember that was the very first time I flew on a plane to Seattle for some type of youth conference. And what do youth do? We sneak out. And so we snuck out and we went to see Batman at the movie theater. And I thought that I was going to be arrested for what I don't know. I just knew I snuck out. And we went to see Batman in the movie theater. And when they played Scandalous, I mean, I already knew he did the entire Batman soundtrack, but that hearing
Mm-hmm.
that in that
Mm-hmm.
movie at that
Mm-hmm.
time, because they played it twice. They did the music during the score, and the score during the film, and then he actually sang the song when the credits was going off. And I was like, I don't even know what to do with myself. Um, and so I just these two songs they bring on this revolution of sexual and vocal autonomy where you could just say what you mean and mean what you say. And so I will always appreciate the glove one for that. Um, that being said, if I had to vote,
Yeah, you do.
I would go with
Hmm.
Scandalous. I would go with Scandalous. I know that this may shock some and appall others, but that is my choice. That's Scandalous. Um, it's probably, in my opinion, the calmest F Me song that Prince has out. I think it's the calmest because it comes in like a ballad.
Yeah.
He's not he's building up for what it is that ultimately he wants to say. And I just it's just a song that even now when I hear it, it's like like a slow whine, just you want to just grab somebody and also hold them close with consent. I want you to pick up what I'm putting down with consent, young people, old
People,
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 people
people,
in
people.
between,
Mm-hmm.
people, yeah, yeah, everybody. I just lyrics. I love the music. I love. I just love everything about that song, and I love the key of it. I don't know what key it's in. I defer to you all, but I mean now to quote a famous black woman in one of them reels, I have perfect pitch, baby, so I could sing it, but I don't know what key it's in, and that it just it's such a mood. It's it was a vibe before people start saying it's a vibe. Uh, so yeah, I will have to vote with Scandalous. Although I also still shout out Insatiable because it helped build up my
Vocabulary. Mhm.
vocabulary. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I like that. I like that. Um.
What time is it? Because I may have to make a call.
Oh wow.
I'm just serious.
Wasn't expecting that part.
man,
Ooh.
man, wow, the door that you opened up that I was like, you probably should not enter that
Ooh.
door. Although she opened it, perhaps you should just stand outside and wave. So I'm going to stand outside and
Wow.
wave.
Hey
Mario
now.
Smith, please, if you
Yeah.
would, scandalous or insatiable, if you can.
Well,
Sound like you
yeah,
can.
because Insatiable is great. International Lover is great. Do Me Baby is the masterwork. Uh Scandalous though, in the context of that movie, was perfect. That was the perfect placement for that song. Problem is, people think that that Batman album is terrible, and it's not. It's a great album. There's so many really good songs on that album. I don't think people really get Prince's arc, but when he did that dance, people kind of were like, "Oh man, it's over. He jumped the shark." This is no. That was him even being more of a maverick when it came to how he did his music. So I have a my favorite my favorite Prince album is probably Sign of the Times because that's just fucking brilliant. You can listen to that no skips. And then my second favorite is probably Under the Cherry Moon because that's another no skip album and it's really, really good. But that dance,
Wait. That would be
what did I
Parade,
say?
sir.
Under the
The
Cherry
name of
Moon
that album is
Parade. You know what I
Parade,
meant. Don't be don't
right?
don't
Because
be
of the
trying
movie.
to be all
Well, just for the
corrective now. You just
just for the
get it.
peep.
I'm sorry, America. Parade. But it's insatiable for me. It might just he's okay. There you go. It's insatiable. It's it,
Is it
it's
Insatiable or
it's
Scandalous?
insatiable. It's scandalous. That's what it is.
Boy,
It's insatiable.
damn you!
It's
Which one is?
scandalous. Scandalous is beautiful. That's a beautiful record, man. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think maybe his third best ballad.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Who You Got, Mike and Mario. Um, it seems as though nobody's gonna ask Michael which songs
Oh,
he's chosen, but that's okay.
I heard Professor
I'll
Robinson
just
ask you that, and you completely went off the rails singing your song. I heard all of it. So Michael James Lockett again. Yes, I heard it. I was
oh,
singing with
did
you.
you?
Michael James Lockett. That's right. That's right.
Because
And
I
then he
said
went,
the
"We the
preamble. That's what I
people,"
said, and
and
that
that's how we got
triggered
to this.
his
We
thought.
became. I've heard it all.
Wow.
Anyway, Michael James Lockett, you were already asked by Professor Natasha L. Robinson, but I'm gonna ask you again. Who you got, sucker? Trying to get out of it.
Uh, no, I would never do that. I'm always on point. I'm never trying to go cook or go outside or wash the car. Player. Leave that right there, Mario, just for the rest of the show. Just keep no. Leave it right there.
Yep, I believe it. Right, you right.
Mario's looking at you from the past. Come out. This is what
Afrofuturistic, right?
we went through.
Okay. All right.
I'll just go with it. That's go on.
um. Okay. Well, as I stated, earlier, after "Do Me Baby" and "International Lover," as far as blatant, I want to get with you songs, "Scandalous" and "Insatiable" are 3 and 4. Um, honestly, I've played this battle over and over and over and over and over, and I really, yeah, Bob, I really can't.
Hurry up with your
I
answer.
can't. I'm not sure.
This is me looking at
This is
you.
hard. This is hard. This is extremely
Mm-hmm.
hard.
Mm-hmm. And
For all the points that both of you have laid out on the table, um, I think, hmm, as far as okay, as far as relationships go and being in relationships when these songs were out, can't say that either. Wow, that's about to tell a lie. Um, wow, they're both super important in my life. I believe that was college for me. Yes, definitely college. Damn, Scandalous. The remix of Scandalous was like 3 different songs. Was phenomenal. Is phenomenal. I actually like that better than the. I like the remix version better than the original version. Insatiable didn't have that, but it had the story with recording each other doing the things, and it's 2:45. Oh God, I did this. And
I
I'm
swear to
acting like
God, what
I
is it? Hey,
didn't do
come
it.
on with it, buddy. Who you got is the name of the show. Now let's go. Who you got? Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Now, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because it's cute when you come
Right.
up with
It's
the
all
battle,
it's
but
all
now
fun
you
and games
It
until I
is,
show
and
up
I've been
from the
thinking.
future, asking you who you got.
until listen, it's the jacket for me.
That's right.
Indict
All
'em,
right,
Mario.
all right.
Indict 'em.
Let's wrap this up. Okay, I love them both equally. They both
Uh-huh.
they both
However,
have the
comma.
same impact on me equally. I'm going to pick Insatiable only because he said, even if I wasn't thirsty, I would drink every drop. Lord have mercy on my soul. Wow. That's it. That's the only reason I'm gonna pick Insatiable. Nothing else. Because they both are amazing songs. As you have both stated eloquently. And because this show is called Who You Got with Mike and Mario, I have to pick. It's hard, but I'm going to say Insatiable for that one reason alone, because that's something that I would say out loud.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you have
You talk about. I'm just glad to know I'm not
no,
alone
no,
because you
no,
talked about.
especially because you have been so honest on this show, so honest, like, and there's like no reason not to be honest. That is something I would say out loud, unabashedly, as you would say.
Yeah, I love that for you and for my sister-in-law. Thank you.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that part. Uh, I mean, everything stays in. So,
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
okay, all right, all right. So some of this
Oh,
podcast
it
is
has
going
to.
on Patreon, especially that middle part.
Oh, it
That middle
has to.
part definitely
You
going
got
on
you
Patreon.
got to be a
Um,
Patreon subscriber to see the Bob DeRoe picture and to hear
yeah,
Mike
yeah.
sing it.
And the people who are not on Patreon be like, "What happened with
Yeah,
Bob DeRoe? I want to know." Well, the only way you're
that's
gonna
on
know is you have
Patreon.
to go to
Yeah,
Patreon.
yeah, you did.
Oop, did I say that out
They need
loud?
to be on there.
How
I'm
you
gonna
get
tell
to
you how.
how you get to
First of
Patreon,
all, it's
Mario?
right
How
by
you get to
Sesame
Patreon?
Street.
What?
It's the Who You Got podcast / Patreon.com. Am I right? That's it. Yeah, there you go. Bring y'all ass on. Stop playing games. We've been asking you for 3
Yes.
weeks. Longer than that. I'm sorry. Come on. Come on. Join the party. We're having a good time on Patreon. You need to be there with us. And again, you can elevate your free subscription to the show if you like, but it doesn't cost you any money to join the party. Damn it. Ugh. Y'all out here
Yeah.
wilding.
All right. Oh my God. What another fantastic show. Thank you. First, thank you to Prince
Happy
Rogers
birthday,
Nelson
my brother.
for just being yourself the whole time, the whole entire time, showing us that it's okay, showing many people that it's okay to be yourself. I think that's that's what I take from him. Be yourself. He was a genius, yes, but he didn't have to walk around with pants with no booty, and you can see his butt. He didn't have to do that, right? He didn't have to wear heels. He didn't have to look better than your woman. He did not have to do that, but he did.
But he did it. He did.
I'm so glad that
He
he
did
did.
it though. And I
But
think
he did.
because he did it,
Yeah.
he set the mark so high nobody will ever. That's done. The next cat that comes along will be compared to him, but I don't know
Yeah,
how you
Yeah.
top. the act he pulled off on America and the world. That man was brilliant. He was different. You know, I don't think that happens again. Just like you will never have a Michael Jackson thing with the records because they don't sell records like that anymore. So, yeah, Prince was a maverick, man.
Or his presence, Nobody's fainting at I don't even know who's out.
I don't know
Nobody's
about
fainting at
that.
an Usher
I've
concert.
heard stories about Usher concert.
Ain't
No,
nobody.
no, you know what?
Did you hear about people fainting?
I have never been to either of those concerts. If I saw Usher, I'd be
I
like,
don't think a woman
oh,
alive is going to faint at an Usher concert because they want to see
but
everything. They staying awake. I think the boyfriends and husbands might fall out
and them
first.
tickets is too high. I ain't paying for nothing. Ain't nobody paying for them high ass tickets.
You know,
I
my
want to see
cousin.
everything.
Interesting.
But you let Michael Jackson walk up in here. Well,
I
first of
think
all, he'd
yeah.
be,
There you
ancestor.
go.
So I would fall out just on that. But if he was alive, I would fall out because he had the presence that most artists wish for. He wasn't even trying to be global and best artist, to the point of this show, the best show in the galaxy. He was not trying to be the best artist in the galaxy. But you got people climbing cranes, falling over separators, you know, and he's still singing in English. He ain't never changed his lyrics. And they just like, oh, con Dios mío, son mis gracias, mi papá, oh my Lord, oh. Now, when you got folk thinking they're a Spanish God, for you,
Not the Spanish
you
guy.
are somebody.
Not the Spanish guy. Oh my god.
You,
Not the Spanish guy.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
That's
All right.
right.
you deserve all good
She
things.
said the Spanish
When
guy.
people got to praise their God in another language for you. So Usher is great. Don't get me wrong. He's great. And, he does not, he's not to the stardom. And I don't think anyone will ever be the closest. Who is still farthest would probably be
Bianca.
Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never fall out at her concert again. Because why?
Because it cost you $800 to get in.
That's right. That's right. Cause now my baby can't even finish school because I took her free tuition money.
All right. Okay. Well,
Not that I have. So put the phone down for all y'all that like to call the government. Child, that was an example.
yeah, that was an example. Okay, this was great again. I one day, maybe next year it'll be who you got with Mike Amari and Natasha because the chemistry for
I
me
love it.
is off the charts. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. So maybe next year we could do something. Maybe it don't have to be music. It could be something else. But we can come together on a regular basis and record
Agreed.
stuff. Maybe that's
Oh, you want foolishness and other topics?
I'm thinking.
Bring
I'm thinking. Yes, yes. Thank you all for tuning in to Who You Got, Mike and Mario. Thank you, Natasha L.
Yes.
Robinson, Esquire the First, again for coming on.
Thank you.
Lord have mercy, we didn't did a
It
3 hour
wasn't
show,
3
not on
hours.
purpose.
We did
Uh,
it. It was
I
great.
know, but it was great. And like
Did you say go to
Yeah. Hey,
Patreon?
Patreon.
Did
Stop
y'all do
playing.
that?
Go to
Mario,
Patreon.
yes,
You don't have to
yes,
pay for it. You can join free.
yeah,
Patreon.
Tasha, go to Patreon. You don't have to pay for it. Go to Patreon. Patreon, since you're on your computer right now or your phone, whatever it is you're looking at, it's free.
Oh, yeah.
You sound like
Not y'all, not the list, me.
yes. All right.
It's not free for y'all. Sorry.
No,
It's
no.
free for me
There's
first.
a free section. You can do it for free. And what I'm doing is
Yeah, but So when they give you the free stuff, they give it to you so scantily
Mm.
that you have no option but to go to
That's what
the next
that's what
level
I'm trying to
subscription.
give the things more stuff, so you be like, oh, I want that stuff and that stuff.
Yeah, because usually free stuff at Patreon, they'd be like, okay, you have the level of a eagle, a butterfly, and a roach, and you come in coming at the roach level because the roach level
Oh my
be
god, that analogy, that's brilliant. Oh my god, that was
That's a good
brilliant.
one.
Oh my god, I don't know what to say.
I'm just saying.
That's amazing.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. Hell, of course I don't want to be a roach. I want to be a butterfly.
There you
But do I
go.
have butterfly
Yeah,
money? I do
say
not.
that.
So I'm gonna be a roach. And then you got
But
7 seconds.
there's
Seven,
content for the roaches. I just need to. I have more content for the
yeah,
butterflies.
7 seconds of it. And by the time you get into it, they say, welcome to the, and then they say, your session has ended. Damn, it took longer for me to log on than to listen to what my free
Oh my
content
god.
is.
Okay. So right now, technically, we're going to end the show. Thank you all for
Take a
tuning in to Who
minute,
You Got with Mike
think
Mario
about it.
with Natasha L. Robinson. We'll be back next week with butterflies and roaches
Really
and
wanna
eagles.
Butterfly in the sky.
know who you got. Say it one more time. Who you got with Mike and Mario?